This one is about a lonely chapter. Mic check, check, check. 1, 2. The fact that progress isn't linear. So roll the clip. So I just spent like 15 to maybe even 30 minutes deleting videos because I recorded an 8-minute video before this and it turned out it didn't get recorded because I had no storage. Welcome to day 9 of GT videos, and this one is about a lonely chapter. So I'm going to try and speed run this. Luckily, Ryan Holiday said something that stuck with me, which is, well, it's all just based around Stoic philosophy, but you don't have to think too much about that. Just understand that having the framework or the mind that if you don't get to choose the way things are, you just get to choose the way you respond to them. And so I am choosing to perceive this situation in the manner as though the first time got me to train a little bit better, to deliver this video a little bit better the second time. So I was talking about the lonely chapter. The lonely chapter is kind of to me, it's very similar to having like a mountain. There's a mountain that it's there, you can see it, right? But you are in a pasture, you are in a greenish, very grassy area where maybe there are even a lot of people there, and then maybe only a few trees. It looks very nice. But let's say out of maybe 100 people, you probably get like 50 that are like, you know what, I think I want to climb that mountain. The only issue is that with climbing the mountain, you come to find out that there are there is a forest in between your nice pasture or valley and the base of the mountain. So people still want to get to the mountain, so they pass through the forest. But the forest is the part that you start to get like a very very interesting reality check, because you come to find that the forest is dark and the forest is a bit maybe scary because there are animals, because there are trees, shadows, which you can't tell if monsters. But I think the biggest thing in the forest is the thing that doesn't leave you. That's going to be your mind. So you have to navigate this area without a map, not knowing exactly where you are, and just hoping that you come out at the end, so that you can even begin to start climbing the mountain. Because don't forget that the whole point was to reach the top. You're just kind of traversing an obstacle. You're just getting over this thing which is in your way. And it's interesting doing that because, like I think I said earlier in the previous video, that it's funny it's taking me this long to actually get to video 9 of 100 shitty videos, literally, because one of the things I've realized that has been paralyzing is perfectionism, wanting things to be the best the first time, which is funny, having just recorded a video that did not actually get recorded. I really hope this one did or is getting recorded and that I have enough storage for it because well, it's 1:17 a.m. and I'm supposed to be up by like 8. So, I just hope it does. Anyway, so it's like I literally was getting paralyzed by wanting my videos to be great, even though they are supposed to be shitty. Like the irony of that is not lost on me. So that's something that It's funny, but my stoic reframe, the thing which is making me perceive or look at this situation in the way that is going to benefit me the most, is the understanding I've gotten recently. The understanding is that progress is not linear. In other words, how quickly you get better is not doesn't happen at the same rate. Think about a car, for example. The speed or the increase in speed at meter 10 and meter 20 are not the same. So even though it may take you a longer time to get started, sometimes that may just be the activation energy required for you to get into a flow state, or just a place where you're actually now reaching your capability. As a runner, I just realized I call myself a runner. I don't know. Just interesting to consider that. Anyway, if you are a runner like myself, I'm not the kind of person who gets into my higher speed level in the beginning. In fact, that's normally when I'm unwarmed up. And when you're not warmed up, one of the things that happens is obviously your body cannot fire at the same rate. So warming up is a concept I've even thought about and written about before. This idea of allowing yourself or understanding the fact that starting doesn't put you at your maximum level of efficiency and productivity. Let me find a better way to put that. When you get started, you aren't at your highest power level. No, you need to go through a series of probably warm-ups, let's put it like that are going to get you revved up to get started. So these are some of the things that I have to tell myself. I don't have to tell myself. I choose to tell myself because I'm interested in finding the best possible way to view life. Perspective that would allow me to get the best possible outcome. And sometimes that involves looking at things in a way that doesn't seem natural, but it's beneficial. So with this lonely chapter, I'm understanding that it's very real. And given that it's very real, people have documented it before. And these people that are smart, that are successful, that are creative, or that are whatever word you'd like, have said that it does exist. And that pattern has been repeated for a very long time. The problem is that when you're in it, it feels lonely by definition. So you have to maybe tell yourself stuff like this so that you can find a way to get through that forest. And you get through that forest because you know you have a goal. You have a goal to get to at the top of the mountain.